Well, this is weird. Oh my god. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. This is probably the longest time I've ever been away from YouTube. I'm in my sewing room, which is actually the corner of our spare room, and I'm not even going to tilt the camera that way because there's so much mess in here. It's gross. And I'm a very organised person, so it's very hard to like be around mess. I don't even know where to start. I wanted to do a little catch-up video, just really for me to get back into the swing of things, and yeah, just catch up with you all and see how you're all doing. Firstly, to those of you watching this video, thank you for coming back and seeing this video and thinking, oh, Soph's back. I do really appreciate it. I have so many plans and very little time because since my last video, which I think was like over a year ago, I've had a baby. Squishy, squishy, squishy. And I don't even know if I ever mentioned that in a video. I think it's been that long, so it must have been over a year, so it's been like 2 years then. There's a baby monitor right next to me because he's asleep next door. He is almost 1, so that's crazy. I've been on mat leave for basically just over a year now. I say mat leave. When you're a small business owner, there is no such thing as mat leave. I have been not working 9 to 5, 6 days a week in the shop. I have been doing admin emails, organising, in between learning how to be a first-time mum, which has been really hard. Like, it's not being a mum, that's been joyous, but just managing time is really difficult. And like I said before, I'm quite an organised person, so not having like time to get everything done has been like the biggest adjustment for me. Mum and my mum-in-law, who work for me, and my other amazing staff members have been very patient and just wonderful because they've had to put up with a lot of like, Soph, have you done that thing that we asked you to do 2 weeks ago? And I'm like, well, sorry, I'll just do that now. So there's been a lot of that, but I'm getting there. It's just, it is difficult, but I'm loving mum life. I have hardly done any sewing or craft. I hold my hands up and say I've wanted to do lots, but like I said, I just haven't had the time. I've either been being mum or trying to get business stuff done. I've had no time for like knitting, crochet, sewing, anything. I have had to do quite a few commissions, and it's my friend's wedding in a couple of weeks, so I've been making a lot of stuff for her. I made some, like her sash for her hen party, and I've made her a special thing for her wedding, which I'm not going to talk about just in case no one's meant to know. But yeah, so that's been really fun. So I've been doing like little creative bits here and there, but not as much as I'd like to. I'm waffling. Always waffling, just get to the point. During the COVID years, which were horrible for all of us, I did some online workshops, and it was something that I'd been asked to do a lot, but sort of that situation and having to close forced me to do it, and it was really fun and it was really enjoyable, but I obviously only did like very basic classes, and loads of you, or not loads of you, but loads of people asked me for more, and then we sort of reopened and I just didn't get the chance to. I've always wanted to bring more content and more classes out there, just to make sewing as accessible to as many people as possible, because I love having the unit and the sewing school premises. It's brilliant, but obviously it only benefits really local people to us, and even people who are slightly further away. We have had people travel, you know, from quite far places to come to us, but you know, they'll try and book a full day's one-to-one session and stuff like that, so that it's worth their long drive or long journey. And we are in the countryside, so you know, public transport isn't that brilliant. So I've always wanted, my whole premise of starting Jestily anyway, or So Jestily, was to teach as many people as possible and to bring people together through sewing. I've definitely done that with the premises, but I feel like there's a massive gap that I'm not reaching yet, and I really miss creating content. So whilst I'm still on mat leave and the shop is sort of like ticking along, I'm using this excuse to start that creative content side whilst I have the time, because when I'm working in the shop, I do, like before, I was working 6 days a week, and it's not sustainable at all, just for my energy levels and health anyway. And I was a bit of a workaholic, and then I come home and I would carry on working, which again isn't great. I'm using this excuse to do more online content, and I want your opinion on a few things. I did do a little community poll on the YouTube channel to ask you sort of what content you're wanting nowadays, because I haven't been on YouTube for a long time. A couple of you were very lovely and said all of the above, which is great. If you want to go and vote on that, please do. If not, please comment below with the things that you want to see on YouTube. I want to bring free content out as much as possible, and on top of that, I also wanted to offer a sort of membership based thing. Now I've looked into it on YouTube, and I feel like it's a little bit different on YouTube. So I think I'm going to do a Patreon page, because a few of other creative friends that I have got one and rave about it. So I'd also like to know your opinions on that. I'm thinking of doing 3 different tiers, sort of 4 different tiers. Just your basic supporting one, because I know some people just, they don't really want to pay sort of like a monthly membership, but they just want to, like, you know, put a little bit towards the free content just as a gesture. So that's really nice. So I might do that. I'm going to do a beginners tier where I am going to bring you just real beginners videos on how to get from absolutely no knowledge at all to just being able to do like basic sewing. Just, you know, that's one thing I'm really passionate about. Another tier, I was thinking of doing a dressmaking based one, like little hints and tips and tricks on how to save time, save money, you know, maybe some in-depth videos on how to do quite professional finishes on things. The last tier I wanted to do is my free motion. A lot of people, when I started teaching, I only taught free motion embroidery. And it's something that I'm really passionate about, and I used to teach a lot in London, and a lot of those people still email me today with amazing things that they've been doing, or like, can you bring out this class, or I'd love to know how to do this. And obviously a lot of them can't travel down here, and sadly I lost the venue that I used to teach at because they closed down. So I thought that that might be a nice online membership program where we could all do like a little monthly video on a different creative aspect of free motion embroidery, where I could teach you something new, or we could experiment with something. What do you think? Please comment below, I would love to know. Let me know what you want from me. Not too much, please don't overwhelm me. I just want to bring out useful videos that you want. So do you want this is free content I'm talking about. Do you want skills videos? Do you want short tips and tricks? Do you want long sew-alongs? Do you want show and tells, like things like that? If you want all of it, then I'll do all of it. I just thought I want to bring out the best content I can that's the most useful to you. with maybe a little bit of fun stuff on the side. I basically have too many fun ideas and I'm just really excited about it. So I'm hoping that once these nap times get easier and longer, or more consistent, maybe not easier and longer, just more consistent, then I can plan a little bit of content in between. I'm just so excited to be back on YouTube, and I hope you are too. So comment below, tell me what you think, how you are, tell me what you've been working on lately. I'd love to know. I'm sorry if I've wasted too much of your time with this video, so I'm gonna go now before it's even longer, and before he wakes up, because I need to finish my cup of tea because it's still warm, and I need to prep some lunch because we're going to a friend's. So yeah, I better go. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Give this video a thumbs up. I hope you'd give this video a thumbs up. Comment below and I will see you next time. Happy handmade, everyone. Let's go. Let's go.